Indiana Fever players are all caught up in the middle of this too, because no one cared about the WNBA, and so these guys...
I just don't know if I'm going to put Caitlin Clark on the USA team. If we put Caitlin Clark on the roster, we're going to get tens or even hundreds of millions.
Is the WNBA headed for disaster without Caitlin Clark? Fans have spoken, and the numbers tell a shocking story. With a viewership drop and attendance plummeting, it's clear that the league has a star problem. In this video, we dive deep into the Caitlin Clark effect, how her absence is sending shockwaves through the WNBA, and why fans are delivering a brutal reality check. Caitlin Clark, arguably the most electrifying player in women's basketball today, has changed everything for the WNBA. When Clark plays, the numbers soar. It's no secret that games featuring her attract millions more viewers, and the difference is staggering. Without her, WNBA games draw around 3 to 4 million viewers, but when Clark hits the court, that number explodes to 17 million. In arenas, her games pack in 17 to 18,000 fans compared to the usual 8 to 10,000. The WNBA, struggling through its semifinals and finals, is feeling the impact of her absence. The WNBA's push for growth has been remarkable, until now. The league's attempt to expand its reach without Clark is falling flat. Attendance at arenas is down, and TV ratings have taken a nosedive. But the numbers aren't the only thing speaking volumes. Let's break it down. Just look at All-Star votes. Last year, Aya Wilson led the votes with just under 100,000. This year, Caitlin Clark is leading by a massive margin, with over 700,000 votes. The difference speaks for itself. But here's the burning question. Without Caitlin Clark, will new WNBA fans stick around? Fans are making their feelings crystal clear. The drop in viewership for games without Clark has been wild.
Go ahead and do this game today. You got your hands full. You're probably nervous because it's senior day. It's the last one here, but this crowd's going to carry you through. So this...
A potentially thrilling Liberty vs. Aces series struggled to bring in the numbers. With the NFL season in full swing, the WNBA is fighting for survival, and it's losing. And it could have all been avoided. The league made a critical mistake by allowing referees to ambush Clark with calls during crucial games. If the WNBA had handled this better, they could have kept her in the playoffs, and the league's exposure would have skyrocketed. But now, the harsh truth is sinking in. Without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA just doesn't have the same pull. Clark is a once-in-a-generation talent, transcending basketball. She's brought together a fan base unlike anything we've seen in the WNBA. Men, women, black, white, young, old, everyone wants to see Caitlin Clark ball out. And the stats? Unreal. Clark tied the rookie record for the most three-pointers in a game, scoring 30 points with 8 rebounds and 6 assists, in front of 20,000 fans. But her absence from the USA trials, due to competing for a national championship, has sparked heated debate. The WNBA has never seen this level of attention. But with Clark out of the playoffs, it's like the wind has been taken out of their sails. Her absence exposes the league's struggle to consistently draw big numbers and create headline moments. So, what's next for the WNBA? Without Caitlin Clark, the league faces a harsh reality. Despite the phenomenal talent of players like Aya Wilson and Breanna Stewart, the drop in viewership proves that Clark has become the face of the league. The WNBA has been fighting for years for equal pay, more exposure, and private flights for teams. But it took one player, Caitlin Clark, to bring that reality closer. With her star power, the league earned enough money to secure private flights for every team. Yet, as soon as she's gone, the momentum stalls. It's clear now, the WNBA needs Caitlin Clark more than ever. Her rookie season set viewership records, grew the fan base by 400%, and proved she could carry the league to new heights. But with her out of the playoffs, the question remains, can the WNBA recover without her? Let us know in the comments. Does the WNBA have a star problem? And what should the league do to keep growing after Caitlin Clark's breakout season? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exclusive coverage.